Thank you for joining us today at hashtag Can Youth Vote Matter and hashtag Can Minority Vote Matter awareness campaign. Today we are very pleased to tell you that we are with Kelly Dick, former NDP MPP candidate in Kitchener-Conestoga and current president of the Waterloo Regional Labour Council and United Food and Commercial Workers Union. Thank you so much, Kelly, for being with us today.
Well, thank you very much for having me.
It's an honor to have you.
Thank you very much. It's an honor to be here.
Thank you. So, Kelly, could you please tell us a bit about yourself, like how you got into politics, your political work, and your political struggles?
Absolutely. I got into politics probably 30 years ago. I've been a union activist for about 35 years with United Food and Commercial Workers. I've done a lot of work with the Canadian Labour Congress. I've done a lot of work with the Ontario Federation of Labour. I was recording secretary for the Waterloo Regional Labour Council for 2 terms, and this past January I was actually voted in as the president of the Waterloo Regional Labour Council. So I've been very active as far as the political landscape is concerned. I've been involved in provincial elections, federal elections, and municipal elections as well. I've been a campaign manager for a few campaigns, fundraising coordinator as well. So I've been in a variety of different positions, not only here in Kitchener and Waterloo, but also in Brantford. So started that in about 2010. Joined the Waterloo Regional Labour Council in 2011, I believe it was, and yeah, I've been going strong ever since. So this past in 2018 in the provincial election, I decided to take a run, and so I did, and came very close to winning. So moving forward, we are heading into a federal election, and I'll be working on the campaigns around the region for that as well.
Nice. So, thank you. Why do you think that the youth and minorities votes matters? And what steps can be taken to get them more involved in the election process?
The youth vote matters very, very much. Everything that's happening right now in the province affects our young people. It affects our youth. If we want to move forward with a clean agenda, and we want to move forward, with climate change and healthcare and housing and things like that, we need to have our kids on board with that. And it's very important that children understand what's happening right now and moving forward, what they can do to make those changes happen. To be able to see the things that they want to see, that you want to see, and also to engage our kids in what's happening. Like I said, it's very important that you understand what's happening in this landscape and what the part that you play, in making things better. As far as minorities are concerned, again, we want to make sure that we are inclusive for everyone, no matter who you are, what age you are, what your social status is. Everybody has a stake in what's happening in the province and what's happening in the country. And we need every single person on board to make that difference, to make sure that our governments are being held accountable and we're seeing the changes that we want to see, and we're not leaving anybody behind. So it's very, very important for our children, for students, any age group really, for everybody to be involved politically in the things that are going on. So as I said, we're going into a federal election. It's very important for people to understand what the concerns are and what the policies are as well, right? So you're going to have the different parties putting out their platforms. You're going to have the Liberal government putting out policy and things like that before the election. So very important for people to understand exactly what those things are and how those changes, if there are going to be, and there'll be changes. There's changes with every change in government. So it's very important that we're engaged and that we keep our youth engaged. And I'm thrilled that you're so engaged in this. It makes me very happy to hear that. So I'm hoping that through these interviews and through some of the things that I do in the community, that we are reaching out to our minority groups and we are reaching out to our student groups, because like I said, you are going to be the next people that shape this world. And I can't say it enough, and I can't be more passionate about it, that we need to have our youth involved in the decision making of things that are happening right now, because we are in an environmental crisis, we are in an income crisis, we are in a housing crisis, we're in a healthcare crisis. It seems that there's crisis everywhere, and we need to make sure that you are involved, youth are involved in this whole thing, because it's you that are going to make up the governments of the future, right? So we need to keep you involved in this as well.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I would like to thank Kelly Dick for her valuable input on the importance of youth and minorities votes. Remember, hashtag Can Youth Vote Matter and hashtag Can Minority Vote Matter awareness campaign. It does.